Welcome to MyCat, a revolutionary platform to streamline the way businesses organize their transaction data and increase financial visibility to empower successful decision-making. Meet Nelson. He's a project manager at a medium-sized property development firm. Nelson wrestles with an endless stream of invoice documents from his various suppliers and contractors, spanning a variety of different building materials and services. Even though nowadays Nelson's receiving most of his invoices via email, and he's just started to use software to automatically upload those documents to his accounting system, Nelson and his accounts team still need to sit down at the end of every week, verifying and categorizing each one of those transactions one by one. Nelson's boss has just come and asked him, how can we cut our costs in our next project? Now, Nelson needs to have a granular breakdown of his past project costs. Now, the issue here is that Nelson's firm doesn't have a big accounting team. They only have the resource to process the data in time for their quarterly financial reporting. But when Nelson reads one of those reports, he realizes that it doesn't give him the answers that he wants. He needs a detailed breakdown of all of those various costs and inputs going into those projects. Financial visibility is the key to every successful business. And it's not just the accountants or the financial planners that need this information. It's every level of the organization. Businesses ask questions such as, what production inputs are contributing most to increase expenses? What is the impact of rising supplier prices? And why do two different projects have different costs? To be able to answer these questions, businesses go through a process known as the transaction categorization process, also known as line item accounting. But the problem for many organizations is that the transaction categorization process is a manual process requiring many hours of handling transactions and invoice documents. Even though digital solutions can reduce some of the data entry and paperwork handling, the final process of categorizing this data still requires many hours of manual work. And this comes down to the need to have trained staff who understand the business, the accounting practices, and the context of each one of those transactions. But what if a computer could do it for you? Give it some items, feed it some categories, such as your chart of accounts, teach it about your business, and get it to categorize the items for you. Introducing MyCat, an AI-powered software solution to streamline and automate the transaction categorization process. Trained on organization-specific data, MyCat categorizes incoming transaction data to reconcile against existing accounting and information systems. MyCat utilizes advanced natural language processing to recognize the semantic meanings of transaction line items, their names, and their descriptions. And finally, as intelligent and as creative as the animal, MyCat can intelligently detect new patterns and suggest new categorizations and tags depending on the requirements of the business. So MyCat will automate the digitalization and categorization of transaction and invoice data and all in one platform. Now let's see how MyCat can help Nelson.
Nelson has started using MYCat. At a simple click of the button, all of these invoices are read into the platform and processed, and basic information along with the AI-generated categories are shown here. Nelson can click into any one of these invoices and to view the details and categorize line items. He can make any adjustment and customize as required. All this categorizing allows him to have a detailed view of his costs. Now he can go back to his boss with a proposal to better manage his costs for the next project. What would this process look like without MYCat? Even though Nelson can automate the data extraction and uploading process, the final process of categorizing still needs to be done manually. Solutions like HubDoc and DAX support data extraction through text recognition technologies. But when it comes to categorizing, they still require the user to enter the categories by hand, which causes a long time and causes a delay in efficient use. The AI-powered categorization provided by MYCat enables end-to-end automation. This has been made possible by generative AI models such as ChatGPT and other large NLP models. This unlocks the potential to categorize data automatically and with high accuracy, also customization.
Let's delve into the architecture of MyCat. As a web-based application constructed using Amplify, it will be accessible via a computer or smartphone. Following identity verification through Cognito, users can upload transaction documents or transfer them from their accounting softwares. Amazon SageMaker will perform the categorization using an AI-based large language model, such as Falcon 7B, which have been selected instead of larger models such as GPT-4 for its cost effectiveness and ease of fine-tuning. Our user interface leverages React for its efficiency, interactive capabilities, and robust community support. Turning to our business model, MyCat will be offered on a monthly subscription basis at $25 per user, with no long-term commitments. Users can enjoy a 7-day free trial to explore MyCat's full capabilities. This pricing point have been chosen based on an analysis of relevant existing product solutions and the advanced AI capabilities additionally offered by MyCat. MyCat will partner with accounting softwares such as MYOB and Xero to ensure seamless data integration. Estimated development cost stands at $650,000 for a 6-month period. MyCat is projected to break even within 2 years. By the 4th year, MyCat is projected to capture 5% of New Zealand SME market, equating to 27,000 customers, and generate a profit of $6,500,000. Our projections have accounted for the cost of cloud computation associated with large language models. The implementation of MyCat will consist of 3 phases. The first phase will consist of development and establishing partnerships. This is followed by a pilot phase where MyCat will be offered to a limited user base. Finally, MyCat is expected to enter the market by early to mid-2024 with paying customers. In conclusion, MyCat, revolutionizing the way businesses process their financial data, helping them gain financial clarity and empower decision-making. That's all. Thanks for watching.